everyone, welcome back. I'm Di, and today I am bringing you a random facts about me video. It is my 4-year channelversary today, and I thought that I'd bring you something a little different to let you get to know me a little bit better. So I've got a few random facts listed here on the side right here, so if you see me looking over there, that's what I'm looking at. So let's get this started. The first thing I want to mention is about my channel name. A lot of people kind of get stumped when they see my channel name. It is actually pronounced Deesis19, and even my pronunciation is not the best. It is a German word for D double sharp, which is a musical term, and I'll get to why I chose a musical term for my handle a little later in this random facts video, but it is a musical term. 19 is the date of my birth, and I also thought that it would be a good one because obviously my name is Di. I am a sister. I do have a younger brother and a younger sister, and I'm the oldest of 3. So whichever way you pronounce it, Disis, Deesis, this is. I've heard a couple different ways of pronouncing it. It doesn't matter to me, whatever you decide or however is easiest for you to say, that's great, but it is Deesis19. But Disis19 would be a preferred pronunciation. But again, just wanted to mention it because I know a lot of people get stumped when they see my name. But yeah, so that's my first random fact about me. And from here on out, I'm not going to number them. I'm just going to randomly say what these random facts are or list them for you as they are. So my favorite Peanuts character is Schroeder. For those of you who don't know who Schroeder is this guy right here. He is the piano playing character on Peanuts. I also have this, which you might have seen in the background of my videos. And I'll try to get it. So, there. So yeah, Schroeder has always been a favorite of mine, and I don't know that a lot of people like him, but obviously he plays the piano and is a musical person. So I think that's probably why he's my favorite. My favorite colors are turquoise and teal. I played the flute for 15 years. It was a big part of my life, and I do kind of miss it now, even though I haven't played for a few years. When people asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, the answer was always a music teacher. I did end up going to college to study to become a music teacher. Obviously, that is not what I'm doing with my life right now. But yeah, the answer was always music teacher. I never had any other want to be in any other profession. Music was a big part of my life, and it was always a goal that I had in mind for myself. But life doesn't always give you what you want or go the way you think it's gonna go, so here I am. You wouldn't think it to look at me, but I did play sports when I was growing up. I was a competitive swimmer. I played recreational volleyball, and I was also a clogger. For those of you who don't know what clogging is, it is a type of dance. I believe it is recognized now as a junior Olympic sport. It's kind of an American version of river dance. I'll link a team that I respect a lot down in the description box below so that you can check out the type of dance that I'm talking about. Obviously, I can't play you a clip here because the music would get me into some trouble, but you can check out that link if you so desire. Like I said, it is a team that I respect a lot and have a lot of admiration for, and the routine I'm linking down in the description box below is one of my favorite routines that they've done. I don't like to travel. I have mentioned this in another video, but the places that I have traveled to have either been because of music or clogging. I did march in the Rose Parade and the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade. I am a self-taught knitter. I taught myself how to knit out of a book. I ended up reading the instructions. At that time, I didn't know that you could find tutorials for things like that on YouTube. And I didn't really use YouTube a lot either. So yeah, self-taught knitter from a book. I try to avoid the sun as much as possible. I do not like the heat. Besides that, the sun is very mean to my skin. I burn very easily, and I'm talking like 15 minutes out in the sun, direct sunlight with an SPF 100, and I blister. It's really bad. So I don't like the sun, but I love the rain. I love the sound. I love the smell. It just puts me in my happy place. I can't watch horror movies, but I do enjoy reading horror novels. That's not to say I haven't watched any horror movies, but usually when I do, I prefer to watch them at home with the volume down as low as possible. I think it's the jump scares that get me the most. That and when the music starts getting really creepy and that anticipation that something's gonna pop out, I dislike that a lot. But for some reason, horror novels don't bother me as much. So like, for example, I've seen the trailers. It looks interesting, and even though I don't like clowns very much, I'm kind of interested in the story now. I didn't think that it would be a novel that I'd be interested in reading, but though I will never, ever, ever watch the movie, I am considering reading the book. I did read The Shining, and I really enjoyed that one. But yeah, horror movies, no. Horror novels, yes. I don't really listen to the radio. I prefer listening to my iPod. And I don't really listen to music other than soundtracks or Japanese or Korean music. My playlist right now for my car is almost entirely Korean or Japanese music. There's something about the commercials that really get on my nerves. And when I'm driving, I find that I get irritated while I'm driving because of commercials, and so I just don't do it. iPod, yes. Radio, no. I have been interested in cosmetics ever since I saw Elizabeth Taylor in Cleopatra. Black eyeliner and red lipstick will always be a staple in my makeup collection. Even though I am not wearing the red lipstick today, I do wear red lipstick quite often. And it's because as soon as I saw her in that role, I was just, that's how I want my makeup done. That's how I want to do my makeup when I get older. And I think I was like 8, 10 maybe at the time when I saw it. And so I've always had a love of black eyeliner and red lipstick. And like the really like dramatic like winged liner. So yeah. I've always loved white animals. Samoyeds, which is a type of white fluffy dog. Polar bears, baby harp seals, and beluga whales. I enjoy watching documentaries about sharks and the Titanic. I just find both of those topics so interesting. I'm a very indecisive person. Most of my friends and family know that if they need to ask me what I want for dinner or what I want to do for the day, I can't ever make up my mind. The worst thing you could ask me to do would be to name my top 5 of anything, because I can never narrow down my favorites to 5. Even though I am Asian, I prefer pasta and potatoes over rice. If something has a lot of hype around it, I avoid it like the plague. I don't know what it is about it. I just get disinterested the minute I see everybody talking about something, whether it be a book or a TV show. Unless I see it first and am interested in it and then start hearing people start to talk about it, that's like the exception. But even then, once I start seeing people talk about it or hearing people talk about it a lot, I put it on the back burner. And my last random thing is that I dislike loud noises. I do not like fireworks, or, well, I like to see the fireworks, but I don't like the sound. And I don't like things like, those souped up cars, the sound they make, or the monster trucks. I don't know what it is, but it really hurts my ears. I think it might have to do with the fact that I was musically trained, but those noises have always bothered me, and anytime I'm in a place that has loud noises, I have to wear earplugs. And not like the regular like foam earplugs. That doesn't work for me. I have to have like the wax ones. Those are the only things that make the sound tolerable, and even then sometimes it's not enough. So yeah, those are some random facts about me. I hope they weren't too weird. I can be a little strange, but yeah. I thought it would be an interesting way for you to get to know some things about me that I don't usually talk about on my channel, and I hope that was interesting for you and that you enjoyed learning these weird things about me. That's all I've got for you today. Thanks for being with me for however long you have been with my channel. It's been an interesting 4 years, to say the least. Never did I think that I'd be still posting videos 4 years after I started my channel. But yeah, I hope you're all doing great. And until next time, take care and smile always. Bye.